So I'm in quite a predicament right now. My room is infested with ants. I'm like bringing you content from like the front lines of a war zone. I am afraid that even if I put a step down, I would like get mummified by ants. I'm quite scared. I'm scared that an ant will come and ambush me and like kill me or something like that would happen. But yeah, I still have to record this video even though there are like a million army soldiers that they have collected to defeat me of not able to upload this video, but I have to do it. And yeah, let's start with the video. That was quite a big intro. In the past video, we discussed literally the starting of the anime to 1990s. If you haven't seen that video, it is right here or in the description as well if you want to watch that video. Otherwise, let's just continue with what happened in the past 20 years from like 2000 to right now, 2022. In the early starting of the millennium, there was a resurrection of declining popularity of like the mecha genre, the robot series like FLCL, Rika 7, Mobile Suit Gundam, and the biggest fish out of them all would have been Gurren Lagann, which is one of my favorite animes of all time. What they generally did was give CPR to the dying popularity of mecha genre. There are a lot of like mecha series still right now, but not to the extent it was in like 1980s, 1990s. Boom! Did I scare you? Don't subscribe right now, I will own that subscription. But what I want from you is to watch this video till the end. It will genuinely mean a lot and it will help this channel and me a lot. Thank you so much, and let's go to whatever he was talking about the history of anime. The animation also saw a huge boost in quality due to the emerging studios, and as anime got generally more popular, and with more popularity, you know, it comes with more money into the industry, and the quality, the animation, everything got slightly better over the time. And in the last video, I briefly talked about the late night animes, in short the animes with a little bit more gory side to it. In 2000, these gory animes did nothing but increase in volume. Gantz, Paranoia Agent, Elfen Lied, Ergo Proxy, all of these anime literally pushed the boundary of violence and nudity. So I think I kind of misunderstood the topic. Late night anime is exactly how it sounds like. It is a late night anime, an anime that is aired from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning. And what these animes were, that they were mostly targeted towards the die-hard fans of anime, and these were mostly aimed at teens to like adult audiences. And what was one of the main purposes of airing animes late at night was to broadcast and promote the DVD and merchandise sales for this anime. Another advantage of airing anime late at night was that they were able to experiment with more broader variety. So not only original stories, but animes based on mangas, novels, and video games also aired. And mostly the genres that dominated the late night animes were romantic comedies, slice of life, action, and sci-fi. I think I really misunderstood the topic and thought that late night animes were only the animes that were more on the adult side, but no, that's not the case. There were many animes with a wide variety, and yeah, that's it. That's the general overview, the synopsis of late night animes. But everything unfortunately wasn't so smooth sailing. As the anime was expanding, growing ever more popular overseas, there was something going wrong in Japan's own borders. What happened in 1990s was a huge event that would have changed the anime industry forever. The implosion of the Japanese bubble economy. In 1990s, this injured the economy so incredibly much. What happened in the animation industry was that the contracting budgets were going low, the industry was declining, and what happened was that originality declined. What animators and animation studio wanted to do now, because they needed to make money, was to go towards already hit manga and light novel things. So they adapted the mangas and light novels which are already proven to be very successful, and now they animated that into the animations itself. What happened due to that was the creation of One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. Have you ever heard of those three names? Not only that, there was like the moe genre as well, which was proven to be extremely popular, like Clannad and Canon, which were again very, very popular. And yeah, that's a huge part to the change of anime. The originality declined, the experimental works that studios were doing declined. And what happened was the already famous things started to grow in number. But it was not only that. The attention shifted from OAVs to TV productions because they had a more chance of recouping the costs that they put into making the show itself. But the conditions of the industry were never good to begin with. The animators that came into the industry, 90% of the animators that joined left after just 3 years of working at a minimum wage. That's so crazy to think about, that they would make so less for doing such an incredibly hard job and such an incredible job. But again, there were just so many good animes coming at that point, and one major of them was Spirited Away. You know how Spirited Away turned out to be, and it also was the time when one of my favorite movies ever released, 5 centimeters per second. But I think the biggest of all of 2000s was something that happened in 2006 when some graduates from like University of California, Berkeley launched the first anime streaming service site. You probably never have heard of this site. It's called Crunchyroll. You probably have never heard of it, I guess. But it was the first anime streaming site, and you know how it played out. You know how it went. That's it for the decade. A lot of good animes were released during that point, and a lot of classics were also made during that time, even though it's not that old of a time. Now we come to the 2010s, and in 2010s again a lot of things happened. But majority of the things that were happening were not happening in Japan. They were happening overseas. So what was going on was that the anime was getting a lot of popularity in Europe and United States. Majorly United States. It was getting very, very popular there. And you know, a lot of good animes came during this time. Attack on Titan, Durara, Deadland Wonderland, Dead Man Wonderland, Kill la Kill. Like, a lot of good animes came. And with that, also animation quality was also increasing because of now computers being more readily available and the more international money coming in now to the industry. In 2011, there was another huge anime that changed one genre particularly. It was Madoka Magica. You know, magical girl animes don't have, you know, dark themes, but this one had. And this kind of shocked people, and it gained a huge respect from a lot of communities, and it got a lot of good ratings as well. In 2013, you know, one of the most revolutionary anime till date was made. It's Attack on Titan. There's no doubt in my mind just how much Attack on Titan has impacted the whole anime, the whole industry itself. Attack on Titan was an anime, which I will talk about in 2020s as well, which like generally changed the industry, like for like years to come. And during this time as well, Amazon Prime and Netflix were getting more involved in signing more animes because, you know, it's getting popular. That's it. 2015, there was a record set for the most animes aired during a year, which was around 340 anime series. That's a lot of them. That's almost one anime series, like a whole anime series per day. That's huge. And now we come to the 2020s. We have only been 2 years into the decade, and oh boy, the amount of great animes that we have seen. I genuinely think 2020 was the year the industry genuinely changed, because I know it was getting popular all those years back, but COVID just made people sit at home, watch some shows, maybe they watch some animes, and that really, really helped. I know some animes got halted, some animes got shut down because of the COVID. They were not able to work on the animes. I remember before the lockdown, there weren't many people talking about anime, at least where I live in India. And now I know so many people who watch anime. I know not regularly, but that's huge. That was huge for the anime. 2020 just generally changed the industry forever, according to me. I think the most influential year from literally when it began to till date in 2022 is 2020. And as you know, Attack on Titan played a huge role. In 2022, it was awarded the most in-demand TV show in 2021. You know which shows held that title before Attack on Titan? They were giants like Game of Thrones and Walking Dead. That is a feat in its own. And many animes released during the past 2 years have been great. They have been a delight to watch. And again, there was one anime I think that stood out among all of them. It's Demon Slayer. It generally stood out. A lot of people know about it now because of just how good the animation is. Ufotable, you do an amazing job. And animation quality is getting better and better. More studios are doing a great job in making animation. The new movie that's coming in by Makoto Shinkai, Suzume no Tojimari. That animation looks great. Demon Slayer is great. Mappa does a great job. Ufotable, killing it. Bones, you are making an amazing anime with Mob Psycho and My Hero Academia. There are just so many good studios right now. There are so many good animes right now. Anime industry is really, really flourishing. New people are joining this industry with every new anime, and it's a delight to see this industry grow. So that's it for this video. It was a journey to make this video, like my room being infested with ants and things. But yeah, it is very, very fun to make videos. And yeah, thanks for watching. It genuinely means a lot. If you're still here watching the video, thank you so much. Thank you. I'll see ya in the next episode. Bye and have a nice day.